Yeah. Yeah. Good afternoon, Dr. Mahawat. I'm sorry. I was in another meeting. It got over only just now.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can start. You can start the function.
Fine, sir. We'll start now.
Respected chief guest of today's event, Dr. M. N. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Arts Sciences, Dr. M. Mohapatra, DGIMD, all the other senior scientists, and my friends. Good morning to all of you, and wish all of you on the occasion of World Meteorological Day 2021. Now, to begin with the celebration of World Meteorological Day, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, I request Dr. S. D. Atri, Scientist, DIMD, for his welcome address.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. M. Rajiv, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, respected Dr. M. Mohapatra, DGIMD and PR of India with WMO and Member Executive Council, Directors of Ministry of Earth Sciences Institutes, senior officers and colleagues from Ministry of Earth Sciences, India Meteorological Department, other departments and organizations, invitees, distinct colleagues who are watching this event on YouTube, media personnel, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I extend best wishes for World Meteorological Day 2021, and I also extend warm welcome to all of you on this event for celebration of World Meteorological Day 2020. You may be aware that World Meteorological Day is celebrated all over the world every year on 23rd March since 1961 to commemorate the coming into force of the convention, establishing the World Meteorological Organization on this day 1950. The day is celebrated with topical theme, which for 2020 is the ocean, our climate, to highlight the role of oceans in the Earth system. When it comes to the weather and climate, most of us think only about what is happening into the atmosphere. If we ignore the ocean, we miss a big piece of the picture. Therefore, the theme has added significance as the year also marks the starting of the United Nations Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, that is 2021 to 2030. The decade galvanizes effort to gather ocean science through innovative and transformative ideas as the basis of information to support sustainable development. Sir, you may be aware that scientific community is in agreement that even after scientific understanding of various aspects of climate and improvement in predictability, climate uncertainties continue to influence crucial development issues. Integrated research involving all three components of the Earth system has generated a wealth of new knowledge about long-term climate change, short-term climate variability, and their socio-economic impacts, which needs to be utilized for societal benefits. Sir, IMD is celebrating World Meteorological Day at headquarters and all its field offices to spread meteorological knowledge and to all sections of the society, including students. IMD Pune has developed climate data service portal with improved features and user-friendly platform for climate data management and supply, which will be inaugurated today by the Honorable Chief Guest. It has also prepared brochures of its activities and services at H2 regional med centers and meteorological center and updated its standard operation procedures for various services which will be released shortly. I'm extremely grateful to our respected Secretary, Minister of Earth Sciences and Chief Guest of today's event for sparing time and guiding meteorological and scientific community in its pursuit for providing world-class weather, climate and ocean services. Ministry has initiated many projects integrating Earth's ocean atmosphere his steward leadership. He has extensive experience in generating weather and climate products and information and its dissemination to stakeholders. I'm sure that his kind presence and vision for weather, climate, and ocean services will benefit all of us immensely. Thank you very much, sir. I'm also thankful to Dr. M. Mahapatra, Director General of Meteorology, for initiation of this event, providing all support and critical advice. He has been source of inspiration and strength throughout the period in these preparations. Thank you very much, sir. I also extend sincere thanks and welcome to all my colleagues in IMD for their significant contribution in the development of climate data service portal, brochures, and SOPs. I'm highly grateful to all of you for attending the event in the era of COVID-19 through VC and YouTube and encouraging us in spreading the weather and climate service message in the society. In the end, I once again extend heartiest welcome to all of you for gracing the occasion and showing solidarity with us. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request our DGM, Dr. M. Mahapatra, for delivering WM Day address.
Namaskar, good afternoon. Respected Dr. M. Rajivan, Secretary, Minister of Earth Sciences, Dr. S.D. Atri, Scientist G, Dr. Laskar, my dear friends and colleagues from India Meteorological Department, Minister of Earth Sciences, and constituent organizations of Minister of Earth Sciences, dear friends from press and electronic media, and dear participants from various organizations. At the outset, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this celebration of World Meteorological Day on 23rd March 2021. I express my heartiest congratulations to all of you for World Meteorological Day, 23rd March 2021. As Dr. Atri was mentioning, World Meteorological Day is celebrated to commemorate the convention for establishment of World Meteorological Organizations in 1950. Since 1950 onwards, there has been a rapid coordination, collaboration, and interaction among various countries in this world for exchange of meteorological data, development of the capacity of the forecasters, various stakeholders and users, and also to facilitate research and development with respect to observational systems, communicational systems, modeling systems, and finally, the forecast and warning dissemination systems. As a result, if you look at globally, the weather and climate service has improved manifold in past years. If you compare the performance of India Meteorological Department, we are also at par with all leading centers in providing the weather and climate services to the people, not only in India, but also to different parts of the world, especially the South Asian region, Southeast Asian region, and Middle East and Asia Pacific. So this year, if you just look at the theme is taken as ocean, our climate, and weather. The theme itself indicates that as and when we go for weather and climate monitoring and forecasting, there is a strong relationship with the ocean. As all of us know, the weather and climate has no boundary, and weather and climate are the products of the various type of interactions among the processes in Earth, ocean, and the atmosphere. If I just look at the various types of phenomena occurring in different parts of the Earth, ocean, and atmosphere. So, for example, taking the insolation or the solar energy received by various parts of the globe, you can find that about 90% of the energy is absorbed by the ocean surface. And the atmosphere gets about only 2 to 2.3%. Remaining goes to ice sheets, glaciers, etc. So therefore, when we consider our energy budget and its implication on various types of weather and climate, ocean plays a dominant role. One of the most important manifestation in this interactive process is the El Nino and Southern Oscillation. And as all of us know, that El Nino and Southern Oscillation, the phenomenon, which is an exhibition of the interaction between atmosphere and oceanic processes, impacts the most parts of the world. It is not simply limited to the Pacific Ocean. Its impact can be felt far away in USA and also in our country, especially with respect to development of the tropical storms, with respect to the monsoonal variability from year to year. At the same time, in parallel with and so also we have got phenomena like Indian Ocean Dipole, North Atlantic Oscillation. So there are many types of oceanic phenomena which are directly coupled with the atmospheric phenomena and hence improving or resulting the impact in terms of monitoring, forecasting, and warning services. So therefore, if we really want to improve our forecasting services, we cannot go without considering the impact of oceans. So therefore, worldwide, there are joint initiatives by World Meteorological Organizations, National Meteorological and Hydrological Agencies, and also the International Oceanographic Commission, and many others, to adopt a joint approach, a collaborative approach to study the oceanic phenomena and to utilize the information in weather and climate. So basically, just like any atmospheric phenomena, for oceanic phenomena also we go for observations, monitoring, analysis, modeling, forecasting, and early warning generations. Now, if we look at Indian scenario, we have a very systematic establishment, as Dr. Atri was saying, with the leadership of Dr. Rajivan Saab, Secretary, Minister of Earth Sciences. The collaboration among the constituents has increased manifold, resulting in a unified Earth system process approach by the Minister of Earth Sciences with his guidance. As a result, you will find that in recent years, the studies on ocean atmosphere interaction, even the land surface coupling has improved, according to the model performance has improved, and we have been able to provide more accurate forecasts, especially the disasters arising out of this interactive process. If you just look at the various types of hazards which are appearing because of this interaction, you will find that we have at the top monsoon. Also, we have got the tropical cyclones, monsoon depressions, low pressure systems, and also we have got thunderstorms, squalls over the ocean area. And at the same time, we also experience the waves, swells, which are also affecting the various socioeconomic activities. I just want to mention that if you look at the various marine activity at present going on, you will find that about 6 billion people are dependent upon the marine activities in the coastal areas. At the same time, the coastal hazards are also becoming more threatening to the population there. So you can also find that the economy which is being governed is a huge economy. Therefore, our Secretary Saab has taken up an ambitious project, that is the Blue Economy Deep Ocean Mission. So if you look at the recent improvements with respect to all these natural hazards and hence monitoring and the service provision, you will find that more and more number of stakeholders are coming up in this field, and they also demand more. And we have to meet this demand and supply chain by improving our observational systems, especially over the data sparse oceanic region. And also, we have to improve our modeling system, especially the coupled modeling system, considering all the aspects of Earth, ocean, and atmosphere. We have to go for further impact-based forecasting in the oceanic area also, just like we are doing now over the sea areas. And especially, for example, if you consider marine heat waves, or if you consider the sediment wave heights and swells, etc., and thunder squalls over the sea areas, there also there is scope to introduce the impact-based forecasting so that the various sectors which are affected by the severe weather can be taken care. We have to also improve our research and development through a collaborative manner so that we can work together and provide the necessary understanding of the physical processes for improvement in our numerical modeling systems and hence the forecasting. At the same time, as the demand for oceans is increasing, the awareness and capacity building, not only for the forecasters and early warning service providers, but also the general public and various stakeholders is necessary. So we have to go in a big way to increase the capacity of various stakeholders by conducting the various types of training program and the materials available in this scenario. If we look all these, we have come up a long way, but still we have to go further to meet the aspirations of the general public and various stakeholders. So one of the important objectives of the World Meteorological Day is to have some kind of standardization of various practices across the globe. And to have a standardized practice for providing the services to various sectors, national meteorological hydrology agencies should have a standard operation procedure with respect to each and every severe weather event and other services. I am happy to inform you, sir, India Meteorological Department has come up about 22 standard operation procedure documents, which have been updated and which will be released by you shortly. Another requirement at the recent time is to go a long way in a massive campaign mode to educate our users, general public. Therefore, the electronic facility for the informations which are needed by the general public has to be made available through a public platform. So considering that, India Meteorological Department has come up with the brochures about each and every activity of India Meteorological Department, starting with the activities at headquarters and activities as regional centers and state centers, and also the activities of each and every function of India Meteorological Department. The third important thing which will be inaugurated by Secretary Minister of Sciences today is the Climate Data Service Portal. The India Meteorological Department started initially with the climate services by providing the data to the interested parties and the people. Over the years, however, we have come up with the augmentation of observational network and hence the augmentation of climatological information. We've also come up with the application of climatological data in the field of agriculture, in the field of industry, in the field of tourism, in the field of health, in the field of many other sectors, socioeconomic sectors. At the same time, we have also started with the climate forecast. So the climate forecast data, climate research data. So all these things can get a boost only if the data available in India Meteorological Department is easily accessible and easily used by the various users and R&D communities. So to facilitate this approach, Climate Data Service Portal is being launched, which has been developed by IMD Pune Center, and I hope it will be very useful to the general public, research community, and the disaster managers. And it has been possible because of the active guidance and leadership of our Secretary Sir, Dr. Rajivan Sir. According to his guidance, we have prepared, but still there is scope to improve this Climate Data Service Portal. We can assume that it is a beta version. We encourage to receive the comments, suggestions, and guidance from various sectors, including general public, disaster managers, press and electronic media, so that we can improve this service in future. I congratulate all the contributors and developers for this Climate Data Service Portal, standard operation procedures, and process of India Meteorological Department, which is going to be inaugurated by our beloved Secretary, Minister of Sciences, Dr. Rajivan Sir. I once again congratulate all the members of the the meteorological and hydrological community for their success throughout the years in achieving the today's scenario of weather and climate services in the country and in the world. We are really happy that we are not only working for India alone, we are also a global player. We are providing service in terms of severe weather, in terms of general forecasting, in terms of air quality, in terms of many collaborative approach, in terms of research and development, and in terms of capacity building in the globe, especially in the region of South Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. So once again, I congratulate all of you on the occasion of World Meteorological Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your excellent talk. I hope this talk will definitely help all of us to understand the ocean, climate, and weather in a better way. Now I request Dr. D.S. Pai, Scientist G and Head CRS Pune to give brief introduction about Climate Data Service Portal. Sir.
Good afternoon to all of you. Respected Dr. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Dr. Mohapatra, DGM, my senior colleague, and all other colleagues from all over the India, and officials from our sister organization from Ministry of Earth Sciences, other invitees, and all guests, those who are at present seeing this presentation. First of all, let me wish you all a very happy WMO Day. Dear colleagues, as you know, Office of CRS Pune is the sole custodian of preserving meteorological data collected from various field stations situated all over the country. These data are archived after standard validation and quality control procedures. These data are then shared to researchers, modelers, users of climate sensitive sectors for various research and service applications like examining climate variability, trends and prediction studies, model verification, preparation of sector specific climate products like normals, drought monitoring indices, heat indices, etc. Dear friends, while we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, today on the auspicious occasion of WMO Day, I am very happy to inform you that Office of CRS Pune has come out with a beta version of the web-based online climate data service portal with improved features and user-friendly platforms for the reception, management, and supply of meteorological data. This data portal was developed by officials of Climate Data Management Group of CRS Office, Pune, with active support from other officials from this office. Therefore, at this moment, I take this opportunity to appreciate all the hard work done by all the officials, including our assistant meds, newly joined essays, etc. from this group and entire office, and other officials for successful development of this data portal. And I also thank the guidance provided by DGM and Secretary MOES in this regard. This data portal will be inaugurated shortly by Dr. Rajivan, Honorable Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences. Regarding this data portal, I would like to inform you that this data portal will be an important supporting tool for the operational weather and climate services and meteorological research in the country. The portal essentially ingrains the system upgrades both in terms of state-of-the-art technology and infrastructure. It also complements fully automated climate data management process from real-time acquisition to fast and efficient data dissemination. The important components of the data portal are real-time monitoring of weather observations recorded by IMD throughout the country, an IMD metadata portal along with other related reports and dashboards, online access to meteorological data through data supply portal, free download facility for gridded temperature and rainfall data products prepared by this office, source of data of climatological tables, extreme weather events and climate normals, information on monsoon rainfall and cyclone frequencies, scientific tools for data analytics and visualization with graphics and plots. However, this component is at present in the again, construction stage. Since, as I said, this data portal is a beta version, I also will request all those who are seeing this to provide your feedback and comments for further improvement of this data service portal. For this purpose, we have opened a feedback mechanism in the data portal, which will be shortly inaugurated by our Honorable Secretary, Dr. Rajivan. With this word, once again, I wish you all a very happy WMO Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hope this climate data service portal will be very much useful for user community. Now I request our honorable guest of today's program to inaugurate the climate data service portal really and to release a standard operation procedure and brochures.
Okay.
Monitoring of weather and climate is important for the accurate forecast and for improved weather and climate services. India Meteorological Department, popularly known as IMD, has been providing weather and climate services to the nation since 1875. The meteorological data provided by the IMD is widely used by the research community all over the world. It has a vital role in the climate change studies and supports the policy makers for planning and mitigation activities. In the current scenario of global warming and associated climate change, the severe weather events have been increasing globally. It has augmented the need of better climate data tools. In order to improve the climate data management and services and to maintain the international standards in the climate data management, IMD has come out with the Climate Data Service Portal under the aegis of Ministry of Earth Sciences. It has been introduced with improved features and user-friendly platforms for climate data management and supply. The portal is available in the website cdsp.imdpune.gov.in. The portal integrates the system upgrades both in terms of technology and infrastructure. It also complements fully automated climate data management process from real-time data acquisition to expeditious data dissemination. The Climate Data Supply Portal, or CDSP, provides several useful tools for the public, operational weather forecasters, as well as researchers. The portal contains the information of instantaneous weather and climate information from the observatories all over India, analytic and visualization tools, and provides access of meteorological data. Let us explore the chief features in the portal. The first important tool brought out by the CDSP is the real-time visualization of weather observations recorded by IMD observatories. The portal has been incorporated with advanced scientific tools for data analytics and visualization with the graphics and plots. The portal shares data of climatological tables, extremes, and normals. It also provides information on monsoon rainfall and cyclone frequencies and metadata of observatories. Open access to IMD's high-resolution gridded datasets of temperature and rainfall and encapsulated IMD metadata portal are the other important features of the Climate Data Service Portal. Meteorological data from IMD observatories can be accessed from the CDSP through the Data Supply Portal.
Now I request our Secretary sir to release standard operation procedure.
IMD has brought out updated SOPs to provide uniform monitoring of weather events. These are weather forecasting and warning services, which includes satellite applications, radar applications, public weather services, heavy rainfall warning services, thunderstorm warning services, heat and cold wave warning, fog warning services, nowcasting services, multi-hazard early warning system, urban meteorological services, marine weather forecasting, meteorological communication and early warning dissemination, post-event survey, forecast verification. Then comes numerical weather prediction, cyclone warning services, agromet advisory services, aviation meteorology, hydromet services, training activities, and last one is air quality monitoring and forecasting services.
Thank you, sir. And lastly, I request sir to release brochures of IMD.
India Meteorological Department has specialized divisions and centers for rendering various weather and climate services to the country. IMD has brought out well-designed brochures highlighting brief history, recent achievements, organizational structures, and weather information and warning services provided by various divisions and sub-offices of IMD.
Thank you very much, sir, for inauguration of Climate Data Service Portal and really for releasing the standard operation procedure and brochures of IMD. Now I request our honorable chief guest of today's event, Dr. M. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Arts and Sciences, for his address. Sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, all of you, Dr. Mahapatra, and all my good colleagues from IMD and ministry colleagues. I am extremely happy to participate in this important function. As all of you know that today is World Meteorological Day. On behalf of World Meteorological, auspicious of World Meteorological Day, I would like to congratulate all of you, all the IMD staff, officers, and staff. As Dr. Mahapatra was mentioning, IMD has been doing a lot of good work for last, and IMD's weather forecast have improved a lot for last 10 years. If you see that substantial improvement in quality of weather forecast, and also they're bringing up a lot of new products every year, and they're also bringing up a lot of new applications for different sectors, etc. So a lot of new innovative ideas are coming out from IMD. I'm extremely happy. But IMD has to still further improve. There's a lot of scope for improvement in terms of their observation network, in terms of their computational efforts, in terms of IT infrastructure, etc. In addition to efforts improving in modeling, etc. Of course, IMD is fully backed by institutions like IITM and INSIMA WF. And I should really congratulate all of you for your excellent work being done. And you should keep up good work and contribute a lot for the country. And because all of you know that WMO today's this year's WMO celebration, WMO Day, his theme is oceans, important of ocean in weather and climate. So I need not really emphasize the importance of oceans in weather and climate. As Dr. Mahapatra was rightly saying that we have been using now all coupled models. And there is a Ministry of Earth Sciences making an effort to have a seamless prediction strategy, right from short-range forecast to even decadal type scale. And IMD is already using a coupled hurricane weather forecast model, WRF model, for prediction of tropical cyclone. So coupling is really an important component right from short-range forecast itself. And of course, now IITM is starting a new initiative called Decadal Prediction System they will be developing. And there also, of course, it's a coupled modeling system. So right from short range to coupled models, we'll be using a coupled models. So if we can really develop a seamless strategy prediction model using the same kind of modules, etc., it will be too good. So I think we are making that, we are working in that direction. I'm very sure that next couple of years we'll be successful with that effort. I'm also happy to know that IMD is bringing up this climate data portal. IMD also is bringing up standard operating procedures and also a lot of new brochures. IMD is very active in social media last couple of years. Happy to see that the Twitter account has almost crossed 1.5 lakh people. And there is, of course, there's a lot of scope for further improvement. And I am happy to see that many meteorological centers, MCs, are actively in social media. I am particularly seeing the active partnership, active participation by RC Bombay, and also MC Bhubaneswar, MC Srinagar, RC Chennai. So many RCs and MCs are really participating. And they should, IMD-DG should really encourage all MCs to participate. And MC Trivandrum, I'm seeing Twitter messages from MC Trivandrum also. The only thing it should be MC Trivandrum should really tweet in Malayalam, and RC Chennai should really do tweeting in Tamil, and RC Bombay should really tweet in Marathi. Bhubaneswar people should tweet in Odisha language. So it should be our regional language. Whereas IMD will keep doing in English as well as Hindi, but local RCs and MCs should really start tweeting, and not only in Twitter, even in Facebook or whatever social media you are engaging. It should be in regional language. And as all our forecasts are going in regional language in by MCs and RCs, the social media participation also should be in regional language. And climate data portal, I need not emphasize the importance of climate data portal. We have been waiting for this data portal to come. Twice or thrice we try to engage some private company to develop it. It could not happen. it's a really timely now, and it's very useful and very valuable product which you have data center data product data portal which you have developed. I should really congratulate all the people who are involved in development of this climate data portal. But as Dr. Pai was mentioning, it is a beta version, so we will further improve it. There are some issues I also pointed out, and I'm very sure that there's a small issues will be sorted out. Always there will be teething problem for everything, any initiative. So there are small teething problem which we will resolve it. And next 3-4 months, we should come up with a much more improved data center, data portal. And I'm very sure that this data portal will be very useful. It will be extensively used. So you also should really make a good awareness about this data portal. You should communicate to many people, say this data portal has come, and you should encourage people to use it. And once they start using it, they will inform you also their issues and problems and difficulties in assessing data name, data name, all these problems will come, and which you have to patiently listen and resolve it. So that's what my humble request. And also the SOPs which Dr. Mahapatra has brought out is also very useful thing. IMD needs SOPs for everything, for every warning services which they give. And I'm very sure that all the forecasters and will make use of these SOPs for the day-to-day work. And also there is a good interaction on a daily basis by headquarters as well as MCRCs before the forecasts are issued. So that kind of practice also is happening. So I'm very happy to see that such kind of close interaction was not there in the earlier stage. I remember when I was in IMD RC, when normal weather is okay, but when rough weather or extreme weather happens, RC regional offices will pick up phone and tell you that ISA forecast issue karna hai. So they decide, and they are really the decision makers. Probably they may have more data. They know data availability is very limited. MCs and all, we don't get much data. And so they used to have that kind of upper hand to issue forecast warnings, etc. Especially in tropical cyclones. I remember tropical cyclones and all. They used to have upper deal. And finally, now things are very much decentralized. Now even small MCs, they get all the data, not only Indian data, even global data they get. So a lot of improvement in data tools, especially for improving forecast. So IMD is kept its record of issuing good forecast for the last couple of years, so not couple, many years now. And you should keep up this good work, and wish you all the best. And as far as if you find any issue which I mean to say regarding to forecast and warnings, any serious issue, which of course Dr. Mahapatra also can identify and forecasters can identify, you should define the problem and you should inform IITM or NCMWF to take up that issue. I know there is a limited research is being done in IMD, but that does not mean I'm not encouraging IMD people to do research. You should do research in IMD also. And at the same time, if it's a serious issue, big issue, and which is to be resolved by a group of scientists working in research, we should really inform IITM and NCMWF. They will take up the work and they will be there to support you. So with this, I will stop here, and once more, congratulations to all of you for first of all for the World Meteorological Day 1. Number 2 is developing this data portal. Number 3 is bringing out the SOPs and brochures, etc. Wish you all the best. Do well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your excellent talk. Definitely, we will work for improvement of the department under your guidance and guidance of our honorable DGM, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Now I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose vote of thanks on behalf of India Meteorological Department. My sincere thanks to Dr. M. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, for accepting our invitation and for being with us as a chief guest of the event and inaugurating Climate Data Service Portal and releasing standard operation procedure and brochures of IMD. Sir, we are very much grateful to you for your support, encouragement, and guidance. I express my deep gratitude to our beloved Director General, Dr. M. Mahapatra, for his continuous guidance and encouragement for development of Climate Data Service Portal, preparation of SOPs and brochures, and in organizing this event. Sir, you are a great source of inspiration for all of us. I would like to express my profound gratitude to Dr. S.D. Atri, Dr. D.S. Pai, Sri K.C. Sai Krishnan, Ms. Ranju Madan, Sri Edi Tate, Dr. Kuldeep Srivastav, Sri Sani Chog, Ms. Kiran Jaswal, and officials of DGM secretariats and publication sections for their contribution and in compilation of SOPs, brochures, making videos, and extending other supports for organization of this event. We convey our thanks to all the distinguished scientists of the department for their significant contributions in development of Climate Data Service Portal, formulation of the SOPs and brochures. My sincere thanks to friends from print and electronic media for participating and covering this event. Last but not the least, I convey my thanks to the scientists from IMD, MOAS, other organizations, and distinguished scientists from Meteorological Fraternity for attending the event through WebEx and YouTube. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So you are WMO, the afternoon function, what time? 2:30, right?
2:30, sir. 2:30.
Yes, sir. It is 2:30.
2:30. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.